Good evening, afternoon, whatever you want to call this beautiful sunshine outside, everybody. Welcome to our spring concert. We're not going to talk about all that was bad in this year. We're just going to talk about what's good in life right now. So what's good in life right now is we can have a spring concert. We couldn't say that a year ago, so I'm happy to say that we're having our spring concert. Even if it means being outside on this glorious day, we're going to do it, okay? So I really appreciate you guys coming out in droves. I appreciate this. This is actually pretty cool. I enjoy this. This is a different scene from what we're used to being an auditorium, but this is pretty cool in my eyes. I don't know how the kids feel, but I'm enjoying being outside today. So thank you guys for tolerating this and being out here and being a part of our concert, okay? This concert is being recorded by Mr. Trent. It will be on YouTube. So if you have somebody who won't be here, we'll send a new link out, all that good stuff, so you can watch it. So if you want to record your phone, it's all you. If not, it will be on YouTube, so you'll have a good multi-camera, good sounding audio recording of this concert after tonight, okay? So with this being a crazy year and us not knowing till late in the year that we're going to have a concert, we worked a lot this year on learning skills, getting better at what we do in our instruments, okay, once we could finally play in schools. So we did a lot of work. These kids learned a lot of new things this year. We utilize a lot of technology between the Google Classroom and also with the Smart Music program, which is phenomenal. We did a lot of stuff with those activities, and we got a lot better. And so what we did decided when we could do the spring concert, we decided we're just going to play fun music this year. There was no festival to worry about the hassle and the stress of that, so we just said, you know, we're going to play some fun music. So if you look at your program, it's filled with nothing but fun music for you tonight. So we're excited about that. So the group in front of you right now is our concert band here at South Lafourche. Made up of 9th through 12th graders, and they're all really wonderful kids. I have to tell you, if your kid's sitting in a chair or standing in the back in a percussion, it's a good kid. We don't have a single bad kid here. They're all great kids. I love them all dearly. They have worked their butts off for me this year, and I truly appreciate that, okay? So we're going to start our portion of the concert. And again, you're going to recognize this. If you've ever seen movies, you've heard of these guys, you've heard of these movies. We're going to start with some of John Williams' most famous songs. We're going to start with a Star Wars medley going into the Raiders March from Raiders of the Lost Ark. So I hope you guys enjoy. Here is Star Wars / Raiders March. One, two, ready? killing us in the environment, but we're going to make do with it. It's a new listening responsibility being outside and hearing all the stuff in the back. So I'm going to recognize some kids right now. So with everything going on this year, we have an honorary Lafourche Parish Honor Band. So I'd like for those guys who are in Parish Honor Band to stand, and so I can recognize you one at a time. Parish Honor Band guys, you can stand now, just all together. Okay, on oboe right here, we have Miss McKenna Rodrigue. On clarinet, we have Miss Ali Plaisance. On French horn, we have Miss Brea Dardar. On trumpet, we have Elena Dalby. Back there on tuba, she's sitting and trying to get her stuff together. We have Miss Alexandra Verdun back there as well. Great job. All right, have a seat, guys. Okay, guys, with things being a little different this year, we're going to do our awards program different this year. I decided that with not having all these extra opportunities for these kids to really excel, I thought every kid excelled in their own right this year. So I came up with an award, and everybody's going to get one tonight. It's a cool award. It's for excellence in music, because these kids pushed through in such trying times, in a weird, wacky year, and I felt everybody deserves something. So their award's going to have their name. We're going to call them up one at a time. They don't even know this is happening till right now, but they don't. They honestly don't know. But this is for their dedication and improved musicianship, because they all worked hard at that this year, and they persevered through some really tough times. And I know for adults, it's been rough on us as well, but it's been really hard on these kids. So I think they all pushed through and did a really wonderful job. So I'm going to call you guys one by one. Please come up, Mr. Boudreau, and hand you your certificate, okay? That'd be great. Try not to butcher anybody's names. We're going to start down here on the flute. Miss Natalie Judd. Miss Madison Dardar. She's not here tonight, but Evelyn Carrera. We have Yamilet Arevalo. We have Yoslyn Cruz. Miss Ada Lafourche. Mr. Jacoby Guidry. Miss Liza Terrebonne. Gotta be safe. Hey, I understand. That's interesting. All right, here we go. Sorry. All right, here we go. Clarinet, Miss Jacelyn Watson. Miss Sophia Alario. Mr. Lance Dardar. Miss Ava Sheremy. Woo! I'm not bad. I'm coming close. And Miss Gracie Melanson. And then we have on oboe Miss McKenna Rodrigue. Okay, second row guys, can y'all just start coming up and then you just make the round, wrap around? Oh, Ali Plaisance. Sorry, I missed you. You're right there. Okay, all right, cool. All right, going on to some other stuff. Miss Tyranny Dodge on bass clarinet. Alto saxophones, we have Miss Emily Slade, Mr. Javen Collins, Brock Alamo, and Trey Danos. On to our French horns, we have Mr. Alec Oglesby and Miss Brea Dardar. We go back to our trumpet section over here. Oh, Barry sax first, can't forget her. Miss Addie Guidry. On trumpets, Mr. Caleb Rushing, Mr. Richard Juarez. We have Emma Angelette. Now this next guy couldn't be here today. He's at the state tennis finals. Mr. Ethan Gisclair, I'll call his name out. Hope he did great. Mr. Morgan Adams. We have Jenica Plaisance. Morgan Lafont. Miss Elena Dalby. We have Kaylin Schwest. Maxwell Groh. Colton Guidry. Not here tonight with us. We also have Mr. Jason Richard. All right, here we go. All right, we're going back over there. All right, tubas, we have Mr. Logan LeBlanc. Miss Alexandra Verdun. Sick and couldn't be with us tonight, Mr. Alec Flores. I'll call him out. Baritones, we have Lucy Rodriguez. T. Kent Billiot. Hunter Como. Connor Gisclair. And Chase Lee. All right, percussion guys in the back. I got y'all alphabetical order. What you got? Oh, I forgot the trombones. My bad. Maddox Mathern. I'm sorry, I skipped him. And Mr. Zahid Argio. Sorry, I thought I went in that order, Mr. Boudreaux. All right. Percussion in the back, always in the back. Here we go, Mr. Brady Barlow. Blaze Bell. Brooklyn Bychurch. Lennon Gisclair. Caden Griffin. Gabe Guidry. Garen Guidry. Rome Abear. Angel Johnson. Gracie LeBlanc. Destiny Loop. Miss Camille Nahar. Slade, Zachary Slade. Nathan Smith. And last but not least, Mr. Richard Tyndale. I'll bet a big round of applause for all these guys. Awesome. Thank y'all. And look, just from me to you guys, I just want to say thank y'all for an awesome year, guys. I know we still have a few more weeks of work left ahead of us, but just thank you so much for being awesome this year. I truly appreciate that, okay? All right, we love you too. All right, so let's go on to our next one. Unless you live under a rock or like a few of these kids that have never seen it, you know the next movie, Wizard of Oz, right? Such good music came from that movie, and when I stumbled across it, I was like, man, this is perfect for our spring concert. It's going to figure a lot of songs you're going to know. Feel free to sing along. You're going to recognize the melodies if you remember the lyrics, so you can sing along with us, okay? stand up. Take a bow. Everybody stand up. All right, guys, we're ready to go. Next up in front of you is the Symphonic Band here. Again, primarily made up of 9th through 12th graders. And then they're all some really great musicians, just like the concert band guys. We tend to have a lot more seniors in this group, and we're going to recognize them a little bit later. But as always, I enjoy both groups, and this group plays just a little bit tougher music. So we're going to get going with you. Again, we're going to play some fun stuff. So first up, we're going to play some highlights from the movie Pirates of the Caribbean, a Ted Ricketts arrangement. So hope you guys enjoy it, and are you ready to have a good time listening? Arr. Okay, it's bad. I'm sorry. That's all I got. Here we go. Dad jokes. All right, I need to talk to you about this next one because you're all sitting there and you look at your program and thinking about, man, I've never seen a movie called The Witch and the Saint, right? No? I don't know if there is one or not. This is not a movie. This is not a movie. What we're hoping to do is we're going to hope you create a movie in your head tonight. Okay, so this song we actually learned last year with the Symphonic Band, and we got to perform it at the Bayou Land Festival held at HL Bourgeois, and the kids did a phenomenal job. I mean, a really good job. And then we had started working to make it even better ahead of the LMEA Festival, and that's when our whole world came to a screeching halt. So they never got to get that second performance. They never got to get that third performance at our spring concert to play it for you guys. So when we were programming music for this, and I was running some ideas past the kids, just the older guys just kept saying, we want to do this song, we want to do that song, we want to do this song. So we pulled it out, and yeah, they oh man, they're doing a great job with this piece of music. So I want to tell you a little bit about it, and I'm going to probably butcher some of the names, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the poem that this comes from. And so if I butcher a name, nobody sue me, okay? So this is what it says. The Witch and the Saint is a programmatic tone poem for symphonic band constructed in 5 distinct sections. So you're going to hear 5 different things in this piece, okay? The opening depicts the birth of twin sisters born in 1588 in Elwingen, Germany. In those times, the birth of twins was considered a bad omen. And as the sisters grew up, it became clear that they had the gift of second sight and could predict future events. The thematic material representing both sisters is first introduced in this beginning section, along with a medieval, you're going to hear right at the beginning, Gregorian chant style motif. The second section is the development of Sybille's theme. This sister led a horrible life, and her gift was looked down upon. Many townspeople feared her and considered her to be a witch. After a brief transition, the theme representing the other sister, Helena, is introduced in its entirety. The third section is the development of Helena's theme. This sister was sent away to a convent when she was a child. While at the convent, Helena is revered as a saint because of her visions. The fourth section, you're going to hear a turbulent section representing the struggles of both of these sisters had in their lives. Eventually, Sybylla is imprisoned and Helena returns to the town to save her sister. The fifth section and the finale of the work depicts the return of Helena and the rescue of her sister Sybylla. As they are trying to escape, the sisters are captured, and once again, this time, for fear of being burnt at the stake, the saint, Helena, drinks some poison. She dies in her sister's arms, and Sybylla the witch rides off in sorrow. It's a movie, guys, so I want you to create this in your head, okay? And you're going to hear it. This is a phenomenal piece of music right now you're about to hear. These guys do a great job of it, so I'm going to shut up. Here's The Witch and the Saint, Stephen Reinecke. Alright guys, kind of like with concert band, I'd like to recognize some kids. That was obviously a big song, so they need a little bit of a chop break. So I'm going to ask all my guys who made Parish Honor Band, go ahead and stand so I can recognize you. Parish Honor Band. Kind of get out of the way so I can see you. Alright, on flute we have Miss Bethany Rushing, Miss Caitlin Cosse, Miss Mia Griffin, Miss Kimberly Salcedo, Olivia Lacoste, Guadalupe Gonzalez, and Isabella Lasang. On saxophone, we have Kayla Ramirez, we have Gracie Lafourche, Carson Chesson, Jaylee Bora, Gavin Como, and in the back, Nick Falgu and Zachary Groh. Big round of applause for these guys. Cool, sit. All right, same thing like with the other group, and again, perseverance and improved musicianship. Same thing with this group of guys right here, and especially with these seniors to power through their senior year when everything was crazy and a lot of things were not what they expected them to be going into this year. I truly love you guys and appreciate you guys being a part of us for just that one more time. I love each and every one of you guys, seniors especially. I love you guys. That's all I'm going to say, okay? So I'm going to call them out. They're all getting the same certificate as concert band. So I'm going to start down here on flutes. Miss Bethany Rushing, Miss Caitlin Cosse. Here we go. Mia Griffin on clarinet. Kimberly Salcedo. Olivia Lacoste. Guadalupe Gonzalez. Ashlyn Dewey. Isabella Lasang. Mr. Daniel Emard, Katera Parfait, and Mia Plaisance. We're going to move on to our back row right there. Bass clarinets, we have Kerrigan Boudreau. Yeah, y'all keep the applause coming. It's good. Elena Hebert. Bassoon, Anissa Bruce. Marilyn Alvarez. Kayla Ramirez. And Mr. Trey Danos again. He's playing everything. Oh, Leah Portillo, sorry. It was coming to you. It's right here. It's right here. I got you. You coming. I'm trying to go in order. French horns, I'm going to jump over Mr. Vincent Hartman and Mr. Zachary Dossal. Some monsters on French horn right there. All right, we're going to jump back into the trumpet world. Miss Diana Nguyen. Mr. Jonah Bonvillain. Mr. Tyler Strand. Our homecoming queen, Miss Abigail Adams. Mr. Kana Fonseca. Mr. Richard Juarez. Mr. Brady Terrebonne. Hey, Brady. Mr. Ross Rodrigue. Miss Gracie Lafourche. And Miss Mia Sheremy. We'll jump into our low brass world back here. Mr. Brody Rios. Miss Kaylin Billiot. Miss J.C. Jarrow, Mr. Carson Chesson, Miss Jared Plaisance, Judith Lozano, Chase Lee, Thomas Johnfro, Jaylee Bora, and back in our tubas, Mr. Alan Luna, Mr. Miguel Vasquez, Miss Julianne Nigel, and Gavin Como. We're going to head back into the percussion world now. Mr. Nazir Arjijo. Mr. Bryce Beeman. Brady Buffany. Eric Camacho. Mr. Joby Sheremy. Connor Chesson. Brandon Demke. Nick Falgu, Zachary Groh, Mr. Nikolai Mathern, Landon Mobley, Z. Mackenzie Navarre, Alex Terrebonne, Kay Terrebonne, and Mr. Nathaniel Terrebonne. Big round of applause for all these guys. Okay, I'm going to do two more things left, and then we'll get to our final song of this portion of the concert. Yes, Shaylee? Be patient, woman. That's what I'm coming to. I didn't forget you. All right, so we did have virtual auditions for District Honor Band, and we had 3 kids in this group who submitted auditions, and were all selected, and they all qualified to audition for All-State. So I would like to have them actually come up. I have something for you guys. So we'll start with Mr. Carson Chesson on baritone, Ms. Shaylee Burra on trombone, and Mr. Zachary Go on percussion. You guys come see. Big round of applause for these guys. As I said, they all qualified to audition for the second round. They all made auditions, and we were lucky enough that they all 3 got to qualify to do that. And then one of them was actually selected to All-State Concert Band. So I would like to recognize and give him a small token, Mr. Carson Chesson. Applause, guys. Big round of applause. All right, so we've got one more left with just this group, and I'm not going to talk a whole lot about it. It's called Guardians of the Galaxy. It's highlights from the soundtrack. How many people, show of hand, have seen Guardians of the Galaxy? So about half, about what I expected, okay? So if you haven't seen it, no worries. You're going to recognize this movie because of the amazing soundtrack from this movie, okay? So I'm telling you, you're going to recognize songs left and right. You're going to enjoy this piece, okay? So we're going to wrap up this portion of the concert with highlights from the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. Thank you, guys. before I introduce the last song and we get to that part of the concert, we have some really awesome parents, and they came through with this table full of beautiful flowers, and they're not from me, they're for our senior class of 2021. So I'm going to call them up one at a time and present them with this flower, another sign of appreciation for everything they've done and helped grow the program over their last 4 years. So I'm going to start, we're going to go alphabetical. I'm going to start with Miss Abigail Adams. No, just grab it. Thank you, Abigail. Love you. I'm not sure if she's here tonight. Is Peggy still here? No. Okay. All right. Mr. Nazir Arjijo. Miss Kerrigan Boudreau. Good job. Miss Jaylee Bora. Miss Anissa Bruce. I don't know if she's still here. Miss Jessica Sheremy, she's still here? I saw her earlier. Yeah, come on, Jessica. She's a Tarpon Ed Forest. She's been in band for many years as well. Thank you, Jessica. In the back, Mr. Joby Sheremy. Right after him from the back, Mr. Eric Camacho. Mr. Zachary Dassal. I skipped him. Sorry, I skipped over you. Mr. Trey Danos. You come in the front. Mr. Daniel Emard. Mr. Connor Fonseca. Mr. Vincent Hartman. Miss Elena Abear. I don't know if he's here tonight. Victor, are you here? Victor Hernandez? No? Okay. Mr. Garen Guidry. Oh, not here? Okay. Mr. Richard Juarez. Mr. Chase Lee. Mr. Alan Luna. Mackenzie Navarre. I don't know if she's here. Is Emma Nazio here? Did she make it? How about Jonas Nigel? No, didn't make it. Mr. Alec Oglesby. Miss Katera Parfait. Fancy. Oh, we got another one. Miss Mia Plaisance. Where am I at? Miss Leah Portillo. Mr. Caleb Rushing. Miss Kimberly Saucedo. Mr. John Schaefer. Not sure if she made it. Miss Brianna Soudier. Oh, she made it! Hey! Awesome. Another one. I know I'm sorry early. I think he's still here. Mr. Jacob Smith. There he is on this side. Mr. Nathaniel Terrebonne. Got two left. I'm not sure if she made it. Miss Lizeth Tobias. No, she didn't make it. And last but certainly not least, Mr. Tyler Tran. Judith. Also, Miss Judith Lozano back here. All right, guys, thank you all for being patient through all of that. As you see, we have quite a lot of kids, and they're all very important to us, and I know they're important to you. They're going to be great citizens in our country, if not just the Bayou itself. The future is bright when you've got kids like this that I get to work with and you get to parent and live next to in our community. So one more round of applause for all of these guys. Okay, this last piece on our concert I felt very important, and the main reason the concert is outside is because I wanted every kid to be able to play this song this year. This is special meaning. This is actually movement 2 from what was supposed to be our field show this year entitled The Spark. But due to some other plans and some shutdowns and not being able to have a marching season, we had to table the show until next year. So I felt it really important, especially for the senior class, to be a part of our show with us. So this is actually a song called The Hymn of Axion by Vienna Teng. It's a cool vocal piece, and we're going to play our movement 2 from The Spark. But we're going to call that show Be More next year. We're not going to call it The Spark, because next year we're all going to have to be more. We're going to have to go above and beyond and be more than we would have been to have a successful year. So we look forward to it. And again, thank you all for coming out to enjoy our concert. So here is The Hymn of Axiom. Everybody stand one more time, be recognized. Stand one more time. Thank you guys. Big round of applause for all these guys. Again, thank you all for so much for coming out to the South Lafourche High School Spring Concert. Look forward to seeing you at a marching practice sooner than later, okay? All right, thank you guys. Have a good night.